She comes across like diamonds, diamonds, easy in love when the lights are low. She comes into focus, focus, the closer she gets, the more I know. She takes more whiskey than I wine.
Have you ever made the same great decision twice? Let me explain. Back in November, the end of November, there was a Shelter Point had released a whiskey, and it was called The Collective. And I wanted to get a collective, and so I ordered one from the distillery to be sent to me. But I wanted to take advantage of the free shipping. Now, in order to get the free shipping, I think you had to buy $80 or more worth of something from Shelter Point, and the collective was only $63.48, so that was less than $80 or whatever the limit was for the free shipping. So I thought, okay, free shipping. What else is available? And the only other thing that was available from their online purchasing at the time was the Artisanal single malt whiskey. And I figured I hadn't had one in quite some years because I had the inaugural batch back in 2016. But since then, I haven't really had the Artisanal single malt whiskey. So here it is, the Artisanal single malt whiskey. And this one is says on here, Distillers Select, and it's kosher check. Great. Now, a couple weeks later, or was it just a week later, I was at the premium spirits release from the BC liquor stores, and I wanted to get everything Canadian that they had. One of those things that I threw in with the mix of things like Lot 40 and Weiser's 22-year-old and 43-year-old Canadian Club. I threw this one in too. This is also the Shelter Point Artisanal Single Malt Whiskey. But this one says on here, right here, Batch 4. And this one says Distillers Select. The Distillers Select has a kosher check on it right there. And the Batch 4 does not have the kosher check on it. So I thought, oh, interesting. Now, the one from the distillery, the one which says Distillers Select, it was $65.22. So $65.22. 65.22. Divided by 20 will give us our goods and services tax plus, what did we say? $6.52. $6.52 for the liquor tax, and we'll add to that the $65.22. 65.22 is $75 out the door. Okay, $75 out the door, or in the mail. And that's the one from the direct from the distillery, the Distiller Select. Now the other one, I was at the Premium Spirits release, and I bought the Shelter Point Artisanal Single Malt, Batch 4. And of course I had the inaugural batch back in 2016. So Batch 4, I don't know which one came out later. Was it the Batch 4 that came out later, or the Distiller Select? I don't really know. But the Batch 4 which I got from the BC liquor store, was $79.99. So that's $8 liquor tax plus $4 goods and services tax, plus I bet you they charged me a dime for bottle deposit, plus $79.99. So this one was $92.09 rather than the $75 from the distillery. Wow. Got $17 more from BC liquor stores than it was from the distillery. And the distillery one was sent right to me, whereas the other one, the BC liquor store, I had to go to the BC liquor store to get it. But anyway, I made the same good decision twice because I got 2 bottles. Now, since I haven't had the Artisanal in quite some time, almost 5 years, I'm going to pour me a dram now of the batch 4. And the reason why the bottle was open was because I shared a sample with a friend. I sent him a sample before I even tried it for myself, but I have had Shelter Point Artisanal back in 2016 with the inaugural batch. And as of today, I had 40 videos about Shelter Point whiskey up on YouTube. This is going to be the 41st. And I still have, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles maybe to do videos about. This is beautiful. It's fruity. I get that characteristic Tootsie Roll chocolate that I always get from Shelter Point. Tootsie Roll chocolate, the orchard fruits, a little spice. The spice is a little bit of cinnamon, but cinnamon mixed with that wonderful Tootsie Roll chocolate. This is the batch 4. Now I'm guessing that the distiller select is about the same. They're both bottled at 46%, and they're both 750 mils. Maybe one has slightly older stock than the other, depending on how long the barrels had been going before they were dumped and blended. You know, this is better than I remember it with the first inaugural batch. But I remember liking the inaugural batch too. Along with the Tootsie Roll chocolate and some fruity notes, I'm getting a bit of bubblegum, like the Bazooka Joe bubblegum, or Bazooka Joe bubblegum. Those were the ones that when I was a kid, they had little comics in them, and you'd open up the little package of bubblegum, and there was the little comics in there. What am I getting besides Bazooka Joe bubblegum and Tootsie Roll and a little bit of spice? Nothing is overpowering. Everything is very harmonious. cleanse my palate. Let's go for it. On the palate, I get a hint of banana. I get a hint of spice. I'm getting a bit of a hug, even though it's only 46%. It's just right. Let's take a smaller sip. There's no age statement. Hint of banana. Fair bit of banana. Wood spices. A little bit of that Tootsie Roll chocolate. It may not be very complex. It's quite young, but it's tasty. How old can it be? 5 years? 6 years? 7 years? I think the oldest whiskey that was bottled by Shelter's Point so far was 8 years old. And that was a Patience is a Virtue Strathcona liquor store exclusive. But this is just a pleasant dram. A little bit of banana, a little bit of spice, a little bit of orange peel. Yeah, that's it. Orange peel, orange zest. And on the nose, there it is again, the Tootsie Roll chocolate. And orange. Yeah, there's some orange there. Orange, banana. Like I said, it may not be terribly complex, but it's good. We got some legs. And down they go. 46% ABV. Well, now I can enjoy this whole bottle. And I got a spare for later. I won't have to buy any artisanal single malt from Shelter Point for quite a while. Cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Yeah.